Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the football first here. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Completion makes it second and short. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the 4th down.
And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Florida's offense gets their first crack now. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress in the secondary. And a strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy. He's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. It'll be a unique matchup to follow.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped. It goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Ending off on the draw play. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Gators.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's caught across the middle.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Glenn. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Oh my gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played up close in Florida State.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Noles are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Toafili. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks to the left, and it's complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Badger. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Glenn. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Noles will bring their punt team on the field now. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers. And the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's caught downfield. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying the run, it's Johnson. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking downfield, it's leg way. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it was almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's caught. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
To the air, it's Glenn. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds his soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
The Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Trying to find some room. It's Toafili. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Douglas. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the grab on the move. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break. That ball's not intercepted.
Second down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw and keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators are on the move here. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Lagway. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. On the return, it's Benson. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The game makes it second and medium. Now they'll run a draw play. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And the Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The defense with more pre-snap movement. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Bringing pressure. trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Powers through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open, he just has to throw it away. Facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. There's the kickoff tee. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the pass is incomplete. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. Run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down still on the move. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, what a great option keeper here by this quarterback for the Florida Gators. And I think about the option game with Florida. I know people are going to say Anthony Richardson, and don't get me wrong, he was dynamic as a ball carrier. But I think a lot of people still think about Tim Tebow and the job he did of running this Gator offense. He could throw, but we always remember those big, tough, physical runs like we just saw right here. Created a legacy, and all these Gator quarterbacks are trying to live up to it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
A 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the Gators are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Set up a 3rd down call.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation here on third down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Nobody dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion makes it second down. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackled across midfield to the 48, good enough for a first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door for the first and goal.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so they lead the shootout now 35-31. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Smithers going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Noles will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Badger. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
A quick juke. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Physical run earns the first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped right there. It's first and goal at the 5.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gators. That puts them on top in the second half. So along with the scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
And this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. A quick spin move. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This is what can happen to a defense that gets so focused on defending the pass or locking into the run game between the tackles. Leave yourself vulnerable to the edge, and this jet sweep is a great way for an offense to make you pay for that.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On first down, it's play action. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Badger. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the wideout goes in motion. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Gators are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using his legs, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? Got a lane, can he get in? Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Glenn. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield, the plus 49.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Toafili. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Seminoles looking to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Hands off to the left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They've got him at 48, but that's a first down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So, second down after the incompletion. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Off target and incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a draw play. Fights through the tackler. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Douglas.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The receivers got it on a jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, That's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the single back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Noles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snags the quick throw. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Florida State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. To get him down, the game moves the ball to the +40.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Toafili. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
High completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. You get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
The Seminoles offense is on the move now. In the red area, it's Toafili. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. An inside give now from the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. How important was that touchdown? touchdown, Kirk. It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second and 12. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down, looking to throw the football. A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Well, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
Looking to throw yet again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team the 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Lagway. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And he's back to throw again on second down. And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Wilson.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down, but a huge play at this stage of the game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Return is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going to take off. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
It's now 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
He's running out of time here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.